Alright, welcome back to Trails into Reverie. So we're currently on Reen's route in Act 2. And we are trying to find leads into what might have happened to Prince Olivert and Sherazard, because they have gone missing along with the entire Courageous 2 airship. Last night we also were on C's route, and C is in the capital along with Nadia, Swin, and Lapis, and he's noticed that Reen and parts of Class 7 are here as well. And it sounds like he wants to manipulate them into doing something. I forgot I had changed Reen's master course. Let's look at something else here. I have somebody that's got... Yeah, he's got shiny. Okay. Everybody except Elise has shiny. She's got some healing, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. We'll go into Plaza Bifrost and talk to people here for now. Wouldn't say the Republic's relationship with the Empire is particularly great now that the war is over, but hey, I'll take it. Even if the whole reparations thing has created quite the ruckus. Thanks to the Republic's new president, things on the domestic front have stabilized, and we're finally seeing some normalcy. Though I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little concerned about things in Crossbell. Be that as it may, I intend on continuing my job and support every expatriate Calvardian. Okay. I wouldn't... Sorry if I mess up a little bit while reading now and then. My reading aloud is not perfect. I've been catering all sorts of businesses like crazy lately. Business has been booming, which is great, but sure makes keeping tabs on stock a challenge. Just a handful fewer customers and we'd be on easy street. That's all I ask. Let's see here. I'd better put in another order to that one farm. Phew, I'm glad we're doing so well, but something about this just doesn't feel right, you know? But it seems like a lot of people have a vague feeling that there's something wrong with the activity that's going on in the city. Oh my, if it isn't Sir Reen, how wonderful it is to see you all again. I heard much about your exploits during the war. I read all about them in the Imperial Chronicle. Good to see you too. Has it really been half a year? Things are more or less back to normal, but the fallout of war remains, as you can see. The annulment of part of subsidiary aid, an increase in tram fare. I hear taxes were raised for a time in countryside towns as well. Even the 4 great houses in the RF group are scrambling to raise money. The Empire's financial woes are downright palpable. So it appears. You can sense it even in leaves. The fact of the matter is that neither we nor the Empire can continue as we once were. We must find a new way forward alongside Representative Regnitz. We've entered a new era, I suppose, for better or for worse. Together with Representative Regnitz, I hope we can find a new way forward for the Empire. Your patronage today at Plaza Bifrost is most appreciated. Please note, we aren't importing products from Crossbell at this time. We are, however, still receiving shipments from other nations, so do peruse our variety of shops at your leisure. Perhaps it's because things have settled down, but a wealth of entertaining books have been published recently. Foreign books, once contraband, are practically flying off the shelves. Would you by chance be interested in a book during your downtime? 3 and 9 is a personal favorite of mine. 3 and 9 is a series of in-game novels, like 14 books long, and it actually tells the story of the past of Nadia and Swin from C's group. And it's very good. If you got the collector's edition of Trails into Reverie, they actually combined it into a paper novel that came with it, the game, and it's fantastic. Oh, there is an Allen company. Oh, you're the folks from the military academy. Fancy running into you all in the capital. Leaves, you say? I've been so busy lately I haven't even had a chance to visit Lisa's cafe. Frankly, there's not even time to sit down for a coffee when you're raking in record profits on the regular. It all started during the war. See, I used my car to help evacuate some capital folks. We ended up taking insurance. One thing led to another, and lo and behold, they all signed on. Or we ended up talking insurance, sorry. Things have been snowballing ever since, and can you blame them when the future is so uncertain? So yeah, business is booming, but oh, what I do for a nibble of Liza's latest bread. Oh, that reminds me, Liza's mentor runs a bakery here in the capital. I can't just up and head to Leaves, but there might be a light at the end of the tunnel for my munchies. In the Cold Steel games, the last 2 Cold Steel games, the branch campus of the military academy was in a town called Leaves, and there's a little cafe in that town run by a woman named Liza, and this woman would come at various points during the story. You'd find her in town at that cafe, and her and the owner of that cafe became friends. Tell you the truth, just before the war started, my back was killing me something fierce. So bad I couldn't even get out of bed. But the moment the war ended, the pain went away with it. You wouldn't believe what I had to put up with. Folks accused me of faking it to get out of the draft. My back's been starting to feel a little funky again. I should probably get that looked at, huh? My back pain was so bad I couldn't even get out of bed. My back's a little out of whack again lately, so it's probably a good idea to pay a visit to the hospital soon, I guess. Just before the war started, I had the Kleist company handling circulation of my goods. When all hell broke loose and distribution slowed to a crawl, I was able to count on their routes to get meds to my customers. I'd heard some less than savory things about them, but I'm glad I took a chance with our partnership. Boy, are meds in demand. I had to prep a voucher for Kleist & Co. before I make my next order. There's a ridiculous demand for medicine right now. Really had to hit the old ledger before my next order with Kleist & Co. So even medicine is being bought up, like, super heavily. When I think about how the reparations have affected the Empire, I can't help but resent the Republic. Sure, the Empire may have started the war, but leave it to the Republic to demand reparations at the most opportunistic of times. Bro, after what happened, I think the Empire deserves to suffer a little bit. And it sure hasn't done any favors for the Empire and its influence over other countries. How can a man of the Empire not feel disgraced, given that we've been at odds with the Republic for so many years? Where did our glory shuffle off to? Our ancestors must be rolling in their graves right now. I think a lot of them are probably more at peace with the way things are now than they were before. bet the Republic is feeling just wonderful having kicked us when we were down. As a citizen of the Empire, I feel downright disgraced. How did it come to this? Well now, if it isn't Instructor Reen in Class 7. Given that you're all here, I assume classes have resumed without any issues? It's been quite some time. Your parents work at the cafeteria at the branch campus, if I'm remembering correctly. That's right. They've both managed to return to work. Oh, that reminds me. They've been rather worried about the students of the main campus ever since the prince went missing after the war and all that. The students seem determined not to lose to the branch campus. Sounds like they're trying to figure themselves out. I hear Ada and Fritz in particular have really been dragging the rest of the student body along. Sounds like they're going all out. We can't afford to rest on our laurels either. Prince Cedric pretty much led the entirety of the campus at one point, but after he left, the rest of the students chose to cooperate with us of their own volition. They really have grown quite a bit. I couldn't be prouder of my alma mater. According to my parents, the students at the main campus are incredibly determined. I know there's no shortage of problems to solve right now, but we've got to keep our chins up. Is that Alan? Hey, Reed. Fancy running into all of you here. It's been a while, hasn't it? Alan and I were just enjoying some quality time together between one of his missions. Sorry to interrupt. So does that mean the army has been keeping you busy? Pretty much. The armor divisions have been stretched thin due to being scaled back. I'm doing everything I can to reduce the load on General Craig and Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart. I still owe them a lot after the war. That's why I volunteered to travel around the Empire to serve as a Panzer Soldat drill instructor and work on communications missions. The whole reason I'm in the capital today was to make a report. It's about something that supposedly affects all of the divisions. Seems a little shady to me, but we're covering all of our bases just to be safe. What causes you to find it suspicious? I don't think he's allowed to share that. I'm not, but I wouldn't be surprised if you guys ended up finding out on your own. Don't be surprised if the Imperial Army reaches out to you when the time comes. Hearing that just makes me more worried about what they have you doing. Even the nobility has been stressed this year, with many families reorganizing their territories. My family has been helping coordinate. Father's been so busy that I've had to help him, which means it's even harder for Alan and I to make time to see one another. It helps knowing that we'll finally be able to hold our wedding once things calm down. No shit, I bet that's a motivator. I suppose it is about time you two tied the knot. Congrats again. Thanks, man. I finally feel like I'm a man worthy of being by Bridget's side after leaving the war behind. I don't plan on letting that change between now and the big day. Oh, Alan. Based on what we've heard so far from Alan and Emily, the Armor Divisions and Air Force are both preparing for some sort of top-secret mission. Given the current situation in Erebonia, that must mean... There we go. There were trying times during the war, but they're in the past now. All I want is to make good memories now. I'll let you and the others know when it's official. I'll be counting on each of you when the time comes. Hey, Reen, I heard you have a hand in that one development project. Oh, you know about that? I was asked to help because I was an Awakener. It's still confidential, so I can't share too much. We might need your help someday, though. Not like it's got anything to do with this current mess anyway. Current investigation takes precedent, but there's no reason we can't look forward to your help if something comes up. Yeah, understood. I might have to ask for your help somewhere down the road. I know I can count on you when the time comes. Nothing like having Thor's camaraderie on your side. I may have to ask for your help sometime. I know I can count on you all. So. I just want to check in on something.
起動
Oh. Strength 300, accuracy 100. I should buy a couple more of those Mishi music boxes. Speed plus 30, that's crazy actually. Got no defense though, that's the downside to it. Asian plus 30% as well, that's also very good.
交渉プログラムを起動 交渉プログラムを起動 来訪者のアクセスを確認宣伝方向を起動
Oh. I didn't do that right.
交渉プログラムを起動。10日交換の処理を開始。
Alright. I do feel like... What have I got right now?
出発するわよ。
That's
ついてきて。
super annoying. Have to say.
そこそこ。
お、宝箱だな。
よし、ゲットね。そこ。使えそうね。
一気に行くぞ。
来い。後期です。もらった。
任せてくれ。かっ崩れた。
続きます。任せて。行くわよ。はい。はーい。
僕の番だな。かっ
私の番ですね。今です。もらった。相変わらず見事な腕前ね、リーシャさん。
What battle? 900.
ミッション達成ですね。使えそうですね。
一気に行くぞ。
轟けトールハンマー。来い。後期です。もらった。ええ、行くわよ。崩れたわ。サーケ。
ああ、かっ
はい。はーや。
ああ、かっ
ええ、行くわよ。あら、戦局万来ですね。
かっ
覚悟。来い。後期です。もらった。私の番。行くわよ。今よ。サーケ。行きますね。アークス駆動。
任せてくれ。かっ
それ。続けてきます。
ああ、かっ
ええ。
そう。
ええ、行くわよ。今よ。サーケ。はい。今です。もらった。行きますね。ひゃっ。見切った。私の番ね。駆け抜けるわよ。ストライクビー。任せて。はい。私の番ですね。
任せてくれ。かっ問題ない。先に進もう。一気に行くぞ。
轟けトールハンマー。来い。後期です。もらった。ええ、行くわよ。今よ。サーケ。
任せてくれ。かっ
はい。アークス。やっ。
チャージする。任せてくれ。
助かりました。
せてくれ。覚悟。ここだ。
続きます。続けてきます。私の番ですね。来い。今です。もらった。行きますね。アークス。駆動。行くわよ。崩れたわ。サーケ。やっ。
チャージする。
どうもお疲れ様です。
ミッション達成だ。
隙ありですね。やっ。
チャージする。
助かりました。来い。後期です。もらった。行くわよ。今よ。サーケ。
ああ、覚悟。
はい。はあやっ。
チャージする。
どうもお疲れ様です。隙ありですね。今です。もらった。
ああ、覚悟。
私の番ですね。はあやっ。
チャージする。
任せて。行くわよ。今よ。サーケ終わりよ。
ああ、覚悟。なんとか。これで先に進めるな。
使えそうね。まだまだ先がありそうです。そこ開きましたね。そこや。
さあ、観念してもらおうか。
来い。後期です。もらった。任せて。行くわよ。崩れたわ。サーケ。
任せてくれ。
轟け。トールハンマー。
任せてくれ。覚悟。
私の番ですね。はあやっ。
ああ、せい。僕の番だな。覚悟。ここだ。
続きます。
ああ、覚悟。問題ない。先に進もう。
みんな油断は禁物よ。轟け。トールハンマー。投げ払え。今です。もらった。任せて。はあ
任せてくれ。覚悟。
行くわよ。崩れたわ。サーケ。私の番ですね。アークス。
チャージする。僕の番だな。覚悟。ここだ。
続きます。私の番ね。行くわよ。崩れたわ。みんな行くわよ。了解です。覚悟。来い。後期です。もらった。行きますね。アークス。
僕の番だな。覚悟。ここだ。
続きます。やっ。私の番ね。轟け。トールハンマー。任せて。行くわよ。
僕の番だな。覚悟。
はい。アークスツン。私の番ですね。轟け。トールハンマー。私の番ですね。投げ払え。
任せてくれ。 僕の番だな。かっこだ。
続きます。
僕の番だな。かっ崩れた。
続きます。ええ、行くわよ。今よ。さて、私の番ですね。はあ、
あ、かっこだ。
続きます。私の番行くわよ。はい、来い。さあ、次に行きましょう。
I forgot that I'm not affected by this
良さそうな宝箱だ。
status.
見て、あそこにゲートがあるわ。
一気に行くぞ。
来い。さあ、後期です。もらった。
僕の番だな。せい。僕の番だな。そこまでだ。問題ない。先に進もう。
よし、ゲットね。そこ。勝機です。行くわよ。崩れたわ。勝機。
あ、かっこ
私の番ですね。来い。さあ、後期です。もらった。はい。
そこ。なんとか。この世あらざる眺め。
みんな、チャンスよ。行くわよ。今よ。勝機。覚悟。来い。さあ、今です。もらった。
僕の番だな。
轟け。トールハンマ
任せてくれ。かっ
ー。行きますね。アークス、やっ。私たちの勝ち。もらっておくね。はっはっ。そこ。
おっと、
やっ。
宝箱だ。
そこ。そこ。やっ。
一気に行くぞ。かっ
覚悟。来い。さあ、今です。もらった。任せて。行くわよ。崩れたわ。勝機。はい。はあ、やっ。
チャージする。
Trying to get a little bit of stuff to sell. I'd like to make a certain accessory.
そこ。やっ。良さそうな宝箱です。勝機です。来い。さあ、今です。もらった。任せて。行くわよ。今よ。勝機。
僕の番だな。
轟け。トールハンマー。
任せてくれ。かっ
私の番ですね。はあ、やっ。
チャージする。
どうもお疲れ様です。
一気に行くぞ。
来い。さあ、今です。もらった。私の番行くわよ。今よ。勝機。
あ、一旦引くとするか。
轟け。トールハンマー。
あ、かっ
私の番ですね。はあ、やっ。
チャージする。僕の番だな。かっ
私の番ですね。はあ、はあ、やっ。
チャージする。
助かりました。こんなところかしら。はっ お宝発見です。
Okay.
この雰囲気十分に備えないとな。
あら、隙ありですね。来い、今です。もらった。任せて。私の番ね。行くわよ。なんとかなったわね。あの空浮きはもしかして隙ありですね。行くわよ。
あ
轟けトールハン
あ、カック
マー。はい、来い。後期です。もらった。私の番ですね。完璧な翼ジャンプです。
もらった。あカック崩れた。
続きます。ええ、行くわよ。崩れたわ。早期。
あカック問題ない。先に進もう。
Nice.
ついてるな。僕の番だな。
はいはい、任せて。はあ、みんな油断は禁物よ。来い。今です。もらった。私の番ね。轟けトールハンマー。任せて。行くわよ。今よ。早期。
任せてくれ。カック
私の番ですね。はあ、それ。
チャージする。
アークス
任せてくれ。カック崩れた。
続きます。
これで終わりだ。
それ。
チャージする。
私の番ね。やむの前。レインスラムイ。私の番行くわよ。崩れたわ。さっき覚悟。来い。後期です。もらった。はい。アークス A 駆動。行くわよ。今よ。さっきやっ。私の番ですね。アークス駆動。
カック崩れた。
続きます。やっ。はい。来い。後期です。もらった。ええ、行くわよ。崩れたわ。さっきはい。はあ、やっ。
チャージする。
助かりました。私たちの勝ちですね。
Thanks a lot.
えっとそこ。隙ありですね。行くわよ。崩れたわ。早期はい。アークスやっ。
チャージする。
私たちの勝ち。そこそこ。危険地帯です。はあ、みんな油断は禁物よ。轟けトールハンマー。
カック
覚悟。来い。今です。もらった。任せて。行くわよ。崩れたわ。さっき私の番ですね。はあ、
don't want to vanish it.
僕の番だな。か崩れた。
続きます。闇の前霊にスラム私の番行くわよ。崩れたわ。サーキ行きますね。アークス私の番ですね。来い。今です。もらったやっ
チャージする。
私の番した。行くわよ。崩れたわ。サーキ私の番ですね。はあ
か崩れた。
続きます。やっどうもお疲れ様です。
Okay.
そこいつでも行けるわ。そこ好きありですね。来い。後期です。もらった任せて。轟けトールハンマー私の番ね。行くわよ。崩れたわ。サーキ
あか
私の番ですね。はあやっ
チャージする。
任せて。行くわよ。崩れたわ。サーキ
任せてくれ。か
私の番ですね。戦闘終了。
もしかして一気に行くぞ。
轟けトールハンマー
そう
はい来い。後期です。もらった相変わらず見事な腕前ね。付き合いですね。後期です。もらった
か
任せて。行くわよ。今よ。サーキ相変わらそこやっやっみんなチャンスよ。行くわよ。
一旦引くとするか。
轟けトールハン
僕の番だな。か
マー行きますね。完璧な翼よ。はいシェーター後期です。もらった
任せてくれ。そう
行くわよ。崩れたわ。サーキ行きますね。完璧なチャンスです。
もらった。
はい来い。今です。もらった行くわよ。今よ。サーキ
僕の番だな。か問題ない。
そこ
一歩も引いてなるものか。
轟けトールハンマー来い。今です。もらった任せて。行くわよ。今よ。サーキ
か崩れた。
続きます。はい駆け抜けるわよ。ストライクベルはいアークス駆動
か
続きます。行くわよ。崩れたわ。サーキ私の来い。今です。もらったそれ
チャージする。僕の番だな。か崩れた。
続きます。私の番ね。行くわよ。崩れたわ。サーキ私の番ですね。闇の前霊にスラム行きますね。はあはいアークス覚悟不動来い。今です。もらったやっどうもラッキーね。
Oh, these guys.
十分に備えないとな。
これは情熱的なお相手ですね。轟け ールハンマーなぎ払え後期ですもらった私の番ね行くわよ崩れたわサーキ
あ
駆け抜けるわよストライクベイ
任せてくれカック崩れた
続きます行きますね轟けトールハンマー私の番ですねアークス A 駆動アークス駆動私の番ですねなぎ払え今ですもらったやっ
チャージする
助かりましたやむに前レイにスラム
あカック崩れた
続きます A アークス私の番ですねアークス
あ
駆動
カックここだ
続きます任せてはあやっ行きますねは
任せてくれカックここだ
続きますはあ
チャージする
助かりました私たちの勝ちですね
Well, that's a good chance too.
よし開いたぞ
Definitely want to grab it.
よしゲットだ
Thanks.
これは希少品ねあそこから
Okay.
どうやら一くほどきの台座を起動これは希少品ねこれは希少品ねうん使えそうねうん使えそうねうん使えそうねこれは希少品ね
Wish it would give me some upgrade mats.
うん
Getting
使えそうね
real unlucky with those pulls. This one.
これは希少品ねうん使えそうねこれは希少品ねうん使えそうねこれ
I
は希
barely
少
got
品ね
any upgrade mats,
来訪者のアクセスを
but
確認
Nice shot.
交渉プログラムを起動。宣伝方向起動。
Have a still blue equipped on somebody? Is the regular still blue? Not a passion? So I should be looking at the lunar guy. Interesting. Dude, it takes 200? It's crazy. Man. Alright. And I just want to check. Oh. Oh, it's wider area and damage across all. It's already got a 60% chance to do critical damage, so maybe Vega is not the best supports there. Could do Pixie for recovering EP. Could do Mercurius for increasing damage when exploiting weaknesses. I think that one makes sense, actually. Okay.
Yoshi. Yoshi.
Okay, so we're done in the boutique. Or the department store. Where was that Mishi music box? Pretty sure I saw it somewhere. Schneider light. Is it Night Valley? No, but... Oh, I need the rest of the thing. I know I saw the music box for sale recently. Yara. Oh, I could have bought. Damn it. It's not worth going through those. Oh, I know where it was. The Reverie company has the music box.
宣伝方向起動。
Good. Go to the Imperial Chronicle. Evie and her sister. Oh, well, if it isn't Class 7. I had no idea you were in the capital. We weren't expecting to run into the two of you here either. Is this a bad time? Everyone here looks really busy. Don't worry about that. I was just in the mood for a break anyway. Besides, there's no better way to get hot scoops than talking to you, Reen. Although, I'm guessing your sister would have plenty of gossip to share too, being the student council president and all. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Oh, and I'm definitely asking to interview you at some point, Ash, so keep an eye out for that. I think we all know what that will be about. Can't we just drop that? Yeah, I think that one's gonna stick with you. Either way, I think we've made you stand for long enough. There's some chairs for meetings and the like over there. Why don't we go sit down? If you don't mind me asking, what brings you here anyway, Lynn? I thought you were still doing your residency over at St. Ursula. I am, technically. After I finished helping out at the branch campus, I started another year of study in Crossbell. But while I was here in Heimdall for a training session, Crossbell got occupied, so here I am. That would explain it. So obviously, she decided to come spend some time with her favoriteest sister in the world. She's helping us with clerical work as a part-timer right now. Well, Ain't your company a bunch of bleeding hearts? Well, even if they'd said no, I was just gonna make her pretend to be me. Either way, I win. That sounds very illegal. Still, I don't think anyone saw this coming. Former Governor General suddenly declaring himself Supreme Leader of Crossbell? That's a shocker. The craziness you saw when you came in here is everyone trying to get a special issue ready about it all. Still, it's somewhat strange how little the general population has been reacting to the news. Everyone seems shockingly calm. I've been getting that impression during my time in the capital too. I imagine it's due in part to the fact that no one is able to communicate with anyone over in Crossbell. Maybe that lack of immediacy is keeping the reality of the situation from sinking in. Has the Chronicle conducted any opinion polls on the issue? We sure have. I gotta say, I was surprised by what people thought the Empire should do in light of all this. Most people responded that we should try to avoid any major conflicts. That is somewhat surprising. Given the recent history of Erebonia, I would have assumed people would respond more belligerently. Maybe people are finally just sick of war. That would be my take as well. The Battle of Jormungandr may have only lasted one entire day, but the economic toll of our reparations and the mental toll of those who were conscripted cannot be ignored. It's taken half a year for us to get to the point where life's finally starting to go back to normal too. Of course, that's just your average Erebonian's take on the issue, not the government's stance. But neither the government nor His Majesty have cleared things up on that front yet. I've tried asking the military for a statement a few times, but no dice. Now that I'm not surprised by. Still, thanks for the information. I feel like I have a better grasp of the situation now. You're very welcome. Now then, Green Hot Scoop Schwarzer, why don't you tell me about how your little investigation is going? And don't play dumb, I know all about it. You do? Did they ask you to assist with the search, Vivi? Not quite. I first caught wind of it from a fellow reporter a little while back. It was just a rumor at that point, but I got right to work trying to corroborate it. Grace. I hit up every source I had, from other reporters to fellow Thor's alumni like Edel, Fee, and Monk. Eventually, Major Claire realized I was hot on the story. Let's be real, at that point, she didn't really have any options other than reaching out to me herself, so that's how I know. For anyone else, that story would surprise me, but from you, Vivi, the information was shared with me too, because I'm helping Vivi out. Unfortunately, I don't think we know any more than you do yet. Yeah, but if we catch word of anything, you'll be the first ones to know. So give us a call if you catch word of anything yourselves. Alright, will do. It was reassuring to see that Lynn's here, even if just by sheer chance. I'm worried about Rex though. I haven't heard from him ever since he left to take photos of the ceremony and the EDF appeared. Knowing him, I'm sure he's running around snapping pictures like his life depends on it, so he's probably fine, but still. Times like this, I'm reminded just how handy it was when we had access to the Round of 7. It sure made gathering information a little easier when we could get in touch remotely no matter where we all were. I can only wonder how Gaius is doing now that he's back in Nord. That sister of Vivi's has got a really good head on her shoulders. Appearances aside, she couldn't be any less like Vivi if she tried. I wish we could take her on full time, to be honest. Right now, we're just up to our eyes in work because of what's happening in Crossbell. I just hope we don't see a repeat of 2 years ago. Give us a shout if you hear anything, alright? It's hard not to worry about Rex over at Crossbell, but the best thing we could do for him now is find out what's up over there. Vivi seems to be chasing up another story on the side, but I really don't have time to press her on it. If you learn anything about the Crossbell situation, let us know, alright? The United Nations story is going to be on the front page of the next issue. Do you have any sources who might have info on the former Governor General? I could try, but I wouldn't expect much. This whole story is just so out of left field. Damn it, I can't get in touch with anyone in Crossbell at all. What am I going to do? I need to gather more info, and I need to know what the new president of Calvard is going to say in his statement, too. Oh, have you finished speaking with Vivi and Lynn already? Things are a little chaotic here right now, but you're welcome to make yourselves at home. That's it for Valancourt Street. I'm ADDing again. There was something I was going to do and I forgot what it was. Oh, check the Imperial Chronicle. Okay, let's... special issue. Okay. I just want to remind myself what those said. Newspapers. Crossbell News Service. Road to the signing ceremony. Today is one for the history books, as it marks the signing ceremony that will re-establish Crossbell's independence once more. On this special occasion, the Crossbell Times invites our readers to join us in looking back at the different periods in the region's history leading up to this historic moment. Crossbell, the autonomous state. As a virtual trading hub dating back centuries, one located between the Zemurian continent's two great powers, Crossbell has found itself wrapped up in multiple conflicts as its ruling authority traded places on numerous occasions. This pattern changed in 1134 when both the Erebonian Empire and Republic of Calvard became suzerain nations over Crossbell, while granting it individual autonomy as a state. For a long period afterwards, the conflicts that plagued the previous eras subsisted between the two countries. This is not to say that things were perfect, however. Underneath the surface, international feuding continued, placing Crossbell in a difficult position as it came under strain from various directions. After the Orbital Revolution took place, mines became a significant producer of septium, leading to the rapid spread of orbital technology within Crossbell. These factors, combined with the state's geographic advantages, transformed it into one of the continent's biggest trading and financial hubs nearly overnight. Despite the many problems that the region endured in the interim, it was a time of significant progress for the people in its own right. Indeed, many would argue that the spirit of freedom that famously characterizes many Crossbellan citizens dates back to this very period. Independence. In August 1204, Crossbell's mayor at the time, Dieter Croy, proposed independence for the autonomous state at the West Zemuria Trade Conference. Then, in October of that same year, vehemently pushing aside opposition from both Erebonia and Calvard alike, the mayor formally declared Crossbell to be an independent nation, with him sitting at the helm as president. This development profoundly rocked the Zemurian continent, triggering a civil war within Erebonia and an economic crisis in Calvard. The reason that the economic crisis happened was because the International Bank of Crossbell was the place where most wealthy people and nations put all of their money, and Dieter Croy used that to freeze all of their assets to back up his threats. Following that, in December, Speaker Henry McDowell announced that the independence bid was rendered null and void. Several days afterwards, President Croy was arrested, bringing an abrupt end to Crossbell's brief time as an independent nation. Imperial annexation. On January 1205, the Erebonian Empire, having quelled its internal strife, dispatched its army to successfully occupy Crossbell within the span of a single day. Furthermore, according to the terms of the treaty signed with the Empire, Crossbell lost its autonomy and subsequently became an imperial province. This, in turn, led the Republic of Calvard to invade Crossbell, unleashing a fresh flood of violence. Ultimately, the Empire's Panzer Soldat units, in tandem with the actions of a provisional military officer sent by the government, impeded the Republic's advance, compelling it to retreat. In March of that year, Rufus Alborea, assuming the role of Crossbell's first Governor-General, announced its merger into imperial territory, formalizing the province's annexation outright. From there, under the auspices of the Governor-General, Crossbell was incorporated into the Eight Metropolis Plan, strengthening its political and economic ties to the Empire. In turn, all diplomatic relations with the Republic were severed, shattering the sense of cultural diversity that had long characterized the region in a sign of the long socio-political winter to come. Aftermath of the Great War. The Great War between the Erebonian Empire and Republic of Calvard, which saw the involvement of neighboring nations, concluded on its second day in September 1206. This led the Empire to pull out of Crossbell, which sat at the front lines of the conflict. Negotiations commenced between the imperial government and Speaker McDowell, pertaining to the province's independence. Progress hit a road bump when, in October, remnants of the Imperial Defense Force, refusing to heed the Empire's withdrawal, as well as the now former Governor-General Albarea's calls to stand down, took full control of Crossbell City, an event that came as an immense shock to citizens when Crossbell was on the verge of regaining its independence. With danger of Calvardian military invention looming, an operation to liberate Crossbell commenced in February of the following year. Helmed by the Special Support Section and aided by the Crossbell Police, Guardian Force, and civilian volunteers, the operation swiftly proved to be a success. The Shienka overpowered the Imperial Defense Force troops holed up in Orcus Tower in a dramatic end to the 2-year-long saga of Imperial occupation. Crossbell's current standing. Now, on March 15, 1207, Crossbell is about to embark on a new chapter in its long, proud history. At a signing ceremony scheduled for 2 p.m. this afternoon, Crossbell will once more become an autonomous state. Unlike the previous incarnation, however, Crossbell will be beholden to neither the Empire nor the Republic. Instead, the holy city of Arteria will serve as the suzerain nation over it, while guaranteeing the state's right to complete autonomy. In practice, Crossbell is to be administered free of any political interference from both the Empire and the Republic, serving as a buffer zone between them. The arrangement is expected to help achieve peace in Western Zemuria, as well as hugely contribute to future cultural and economic advancements in the greater region. Arts. Beyond the Countless Nights, officially opening tonight. Thought it was supposed to be Dream of a Million Nights. After last year's public rehearsal and February's special performance, Arc&Ciel's hot new production Beyond the Countless Nights is set to officially open this evening in commemoration of Crossbell's renewed independence. Tickets sold out within minutes of becoming available, as members of the public are eager to watch its trio of leading dancers perform live. A source in the troupe also stated that a special program headed up by Ilya Platir is slated to debut in the coming days. Economy. IBC building being repurposed again. IBC building repurposed again. Okay. After serving for a time as a branch of the Reinford Group, the company announced its intention to reduce its presence within the IBC headquarters building in light of Crossbell's re-independence. It previously occupied the bulk of the structure's floor space during the Imperial annexation of Crossbell. Upholding its international reputation for attracting the world's cutting-edge businesses, the building, located in the northern part of the Harbor District, will see its newly vacant floors occupied by the Calvard-based Byrne Company. Byrne had previously pulled out of Crossbell. The Zeiss Central Factory, whose international collaborations have expanded in recent years, will also set up shop. Renovations to the building are currently underway in preparation for a full reopening next month. Hot new properties up for sale. Units inside the recently finished apartment complex built in the new city block are on sale now at bargain prices, located near the Trinity Billiard Bar that opened last month. Move in today for a life of refined relaxation. Imperial Chronicle Special. International. Crossbell retaken by former Governor General. On March 15th in the afternoon, the signing ceremony marking Crossbell's official transition back to an autonomous state was disrupted by a group of armed soldiers. Within a matter of hours, the attackers claimed the entire territory, shocking the public across the continent. Ringleader, former Governor General Rufus Albareya. Based on footage taken at the scene, the insurrection was led by Crossbell's former Governor General Rufus Albareya, previously thought to be imprisoned. The soldiers themselves, clad in black, are believed to be remnants of the Imperial Defense Force, who illegally occupied Crossbell after the end of the Great War. Along with the Governor General, they previously had also been confined in Aurochs Fort. New information obtained by the Imperial Chronicle has revealed that late at night on March 14th, the fort was besieged by unknown forces, allowing Rufus Albareya and the Imperial Defense Force members to escape together. The fact that Crossbell was subsequently attacked and captured in the span of just half a day suggests that the armed takeover was both premeditated and highly organized. Declaration of the United Nations. Outside communications to Crossbell were cut off in the aftermath of the assault. Prior to the blackout, former Governor General Rufus Albareya declared himself to be the new head of Crossbell, its supreme leader, announcing the establishment of the United Nation of Crossbell. As of press time, the motive behind the uprising and its connection to the deceased Chancellor Osborne remain uncertain. Erebonian government denies involvement. On hearing news of the incident, Karl Regnitz, the provisional head of the Erebonian government, hurried to make a statement on the matter. Though he acknowledged that security at Oroc's fort had proven to be insufficient, he firmly declared that the imperial government had no involvement with Rufus Alvarea's initiative and that the occupation was both unjust and illegal. With the memory of the Great War still weighing heavily on the minds of the international community, well-informed sources contend that the Erebonian government is not in a position to directly intervene, and that navigating the politics of the situation will prove difficult for the country's leadership. Society. Economic activity across Erebonia is stabilizing. The chaos of post-war events combined with significant reparations paid to the Republic of Calvard has seen economic activity across all parts of the Empire decline. Nevertheless, some select regions have begun to show signs of recovery thanks to the combined efforts of the central government and four great houses who are working closely to stimulate trade and the flow of goods throughout the nation. One economist, when asked to comment for the Imperial Chronicle, remarked, "At this stage, the country is pivoting away from a wartime economy. It'll take some time before it's achieved a complete recovery." Military affairs. 2 army divisions dissolved. In accordance with the ceasefire signed by the Empire, the Imperial Army will enter Phase 3 of its drawdown. As part of those efforts, the newly formed 21st and 24th Divisions will be disbanded, their members integrated into other divisions. Doing so will reduce Erebonia's military strength to a degree below where it was before enacting the National Mobilization Law. Though members of the manufacturing sector are pleased about its implications in mitigating its ongoing labor shortage, some members of the armed forces have voiced their disapproval. Furthermore, General Van Dyck officially announced yesterday his intention to resume his retirement once the drawdown and chain of command restructuring are complete. International. Calvardian presidential approval ratings remain high. The popularity of new Calvardian President Roy Gramhart appears to have risen even higher after passing the massive war reparations received from the Empire early in his term onto citizens. The president, who took office at the beginning of the year and already enjoyed great support from the populace for taking a firm stance towards the Empire prior to his inauguration, appears to have already beaten the approval record maintained by his predecessor Samuel Roxman. Some political analysts remain skeptical of his long-term prospects, however, believing such an impromptu stimulus to be a short-sighted decision that will do little to maintain the long-term stability of his administration. Culture. Gourmet tourism possibly on rise again. After being recently featured again in popular magazines and other publications, the concept of gourmet tourism, where travelers venture across multiple regional spots renowned for their cuisine, has gained renewed attention. In particular, younger travelers are turning out more than ever to eat their way through Zemuria one place at a time. The impetus for this development lies in local tourism industry efforts to attract new visitors, which diminished as a result of the war. This led individual outlets to develop new menus in response, notably with a focus on limited-time offerings. Readers who are interested in tasting them are therefore advised to do so sooner rather than later, lest such delicacies vanish for good. All right, I think got my reading aloud back up to speed. Barely stumbled at all reading those articles. Those articles were very well worded. Some of the dialogue is awkward at best sometimes, so I find it a little harder to read at speed. Not that I'm trying to read all of the dialogue really fast. Try to do it somewhat in line with the way that it feels for the scene. Head to Dreikel's Plaza next. Up north. I need a drink after all that talking. Okay.
さてと。さてと。
Milliam and Eustace. Hey guys.
ごちそうさま。ヤッホー、これでドライケルス広場もセー
There's
フだ
that
ね。
gourmet tourism they were talking about.
さあさあ、次行くよ、ユーシス。
あまりせかすんじゃない。というかこれ以上まだ食べるのか。
もちろんだよ。僕の目標は帝都グルメ全制覇なんだからさ。
しかし一体その体のどこにそれだけの食べ物が。
にしし、なんたって成長期だからね。成長しているというならもう少し落ち着いたらどうですか。あーちゃん、リンたちも。
Eustace Alborea. Rufus Alborea's brother. Milliam Orion.
にしても落ち着きか。そのためにはあーちゃんがもっと積極的にお姉ちゃんって呼んでくれないと。そうすれば僕もより大人に近づけると思うんだよね。論点はそこではないかと。ごまかさないでください。あーちゃんのいけず。
I didn't expect you all to come this early. We were going around gathering info when we happened to see you here. Elise wanted to help us out too, so that's why she's here. I'll do my best not to trouble you. I don't think there's any chance of that. You'll be a fine help. If you need anything, just lean on me. Thank you, I will. I think anyone could tell Elise is going to be a more reliable asset than you here. Rude! Seeing them at a stall together takes me back to the summer festival. How was that only a few short months ago? Feels like so much longer. Can't imagine Eustace saw what Rufus is doing coming either. Has to be weighing heavily on him. But at least he has Milliam to help take his mind off of it. Come on, give Big Sissy some love, One-chan. Please remove yourself from around my neck. But we haven't seen each other in forever. It's barely been 2 weeks. That's 2 whole weeks! She whines, but she's not trying to escape. This is how it always is with them now. Hey, do you want to try some gelato or ice cream from one of the stalls? I'll treat you. The milk ice cream is super rich and tasty. I'll pass. I need to leave room for lunch. You're never going to grow any bigger if you only eat the bare minimum, Tilly. I've gained another reach since our last update. At this rate, you're going to need heels to get anywhere close to my height. Okay. Then again, I am older, so maybe I've earned it. One ice cream cone, please, with 5 scoops. You only allow 3 scoops maximum? Then I'll take 3, but I'd appreciate it if you made them as big as possible. Only times like this is she immature. She really doesn't want to lose this thing they've got going on, huh? Anyway, were you guys gathering intel or just on a date? We were not standing idly, and we were certainly not on a date. We've been looking into the flow of goods in the capital. That would explain why you were visiting multiple shops and stalls. What have you learned then? Well, it seems like there's lots of groups buying stuff in bulk lately. All kinds of stuff too. Food, ornaments. It's almost like they're getting ready for something. That's what we gathered as well. That is unusual. I could get panic buying in response to Crossbell's occupation, but lately implies before that. Yeah, the war's over and winter's still far off, so it can't be stocking up for the weather. The buyers themselves are suspicious sorts. When we started looking into them in detail, we discovered they were either startups or foreign. That, and they all appear to exist in name only. That only adds to the mystery. Where's your ice cream? Oh, you're already done with your ice cream? Wasn't it good? That was fast. Well, yes, I have to admit that we're not here to discuss ice cream. If the buyers exist in name only, could we be dealing with cases of fraud? Actually, no. The transactions are legitimate. The sellers received their money and the goods were dispatched. But the other significant mystery is that there is no record of where any of these goods ended up. The intelligence division has tried tracking some of these orders, but they just get forwarded all over the place before disappearing along with other orders like this. They may have had better luck if they marked an order from the moment it's placed, but alas, right, by the time they realize they're dealing with another one of these, the transaction is already long done. So, do we think whoever is doing this has gathered all the stuff they need by now? Probably. Sounds as though we're dealing with some very skilled criminals. Perhaps the reborn Imperial Liberation Front is hoarding supplies? What is it? Nothing worthy of note. I was just wondering if it perhaps may lead to Crossbell's new supreme leader instead. Well, it could. I just cannot fathom why my brother would be so foolish. I thought he'd finally learned his lesson. It makes no sense to me either. I haven't known him for that long, even if we were both Ironbloods. But after we beat him in the Imperial Fortress, he seemed pretty much done. I think we were all under that same impression. Either way, speculating on what he's trying to do serves us no purpose in the now. Regardless of his reasons, I will be sure to right his wrongs as his brother. I'm sorry you're going through this, Eustace. Right now, our primary focus isn't him, but the missing prince and princess. Should you really say that in the middle of the public plaza? That doesn't mean we can afford to turn a blind eye to Crossbell, mind. But I'm not sure whether the crisis there and their disappearance are connected in any way. But whatever the answer is, when our focus inevitably turns to him, you won't be alone in confronting him. So don't try running off alone, alright? Don't worry, I wouldn't dare. I'm well aware that there's only so much I can do alone. Good, because your friends are here to help you in times of need, and you definitely need us here. Well then, should we get back to gathering information? That would be wise. The more we can find, the better. Then let's go, go, go! Me and the little bunny are ready to go. Indeed, we can't let the rest of Class 7 be the only ones working hard. And I'll be here for whatever you need. Oh, they've joined it. Thanks for the warning, game. No heads up that they joined the party. Alright. So how do I set them up? I think it makes the most sense to set him up as a cast. Let's equip accessories. He's already got 60 accuracy. That's probably from one of his quartz, so I will keep an eye on that. But for now, only got 15% evasion right now. His arts are naturally higher than his strength, so maybe I should focus on that. But maybe I should do that. There you go. She's strength. She actually gets 3 lines for. Oh yeah, I guess that's good for physical. Sure. We have something with strength. Fire, space, wind. Fire, mirage. That's ours. Time, wind, okay, so mirage. As like Skanda. Khan. Sale. Oh, I should put that Rakan gem there. Yako. I want Lunar Gaia or Amamo. Counterattack for him. Something else. Perhaps curious. Dazzling Deus. Dazzling Aeolith? No. I would want Zeus. Dazzling Diabolus. Dazzling Skanda. Maybe I'll put a regular Skanda. Seraph. Wow, he's slow. So slow. But that EP recovery from the Vulcan gem is good. Holy Bell. Want a Carnelia gem. That's fine, I guess. Lion King. Can you synthesize Lion King, or is it actual unique works?
10日交換の処理を開始。かげろう工房を展開。10日交換の処理を開始。
I was talking about Zeus as well. I guess the other thing that I could be using is True Rage. Maybe I will switch this down to just a Deus gem. Just be a bolus. So, because I don't plan to use him much. speed isn't very high. Do I have that on? Okay. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. It always brings a smile to my face to see people loving my gelato and ice cream. Maybe I should start thinking about maxing it out to 5 scoops. Really? I'll be first in line if you do. I look forward to rising to the 5 scoop challenge. Say for 2 turns. Not that expensive either. How has it only been 6 months since the war ended? Feels like it's barely been 6 weeks. Now that Governor Regnitz is acting as Chancellor, the former Chancellor's dictator-like laws are all but gone. But just as we thought things were going to calm down, look what up and happens to Crossbell, shaking things up yet again. I worry how chaotic things are about to get here because of what's happened to Crossbell. Right? No message speed setting. Artem's here, so let's split up into 2 even groups and play kickball. Whoever loses has got to stare down one of the soldiers for 10 seconds. Yay, playing sounds fun. The long journey here from Northumbria was so boring, I really want to run around. Artem said his family moved here from Northumbria to make money. And he said it's way more fun to play with us here because they're not allowed to play outside much there. The salt's made it super empty out in the sticks, and cities are super worked up because they want independence. Dad took me to Northumbria before, but it sounds real scary now. But at least we get to play together a whole bunch here, so that's good. I'm in. Let's set that ball flying. The military police seem very tense. I'm sure the team that has to mess with them is in for a pretty severe talking to afterwards. At least that won't be my problem because my team is going to win. Man. Brave kiddos. Oh, well, here comes Class 7. We haven't seen you since we were all at Edel's Rest Lodge. It's good to see you both. Weren't you heading back to Northumbria when we last ran into you? That's right, and the train started up again right after the war ended, so we managed it. But there's been a whole lot of campaigning for independence there, especially with how Crossbell went. The situation's calmed down for now, but it's still more heated than it ever was before. So we came back to Erebonia thinking it'd be a bit safer and a good place to make a little Mira. We did make quite a tidy sum during the summer festival, so I can't deny that played a part in our decision. But we also came to learn that there are so many kind people here, like all of you in Edo. Thank you, although that does make me blush to hear. Unfortunately, it's hard to declare that Erebonia is calm at the moment. We figured that after Crossbell. But our sons made good friends here, so I think we're going to ride this wave after all. Either way, I imagine you're all going to end up as busy as you were during the war. So please stay safe. We'll both be praying for you. And the same for you. Coming to the Empire, let us meet Edel, all of you, and our son has made lots of friends as well. So many Northumbrians hate the Empire, but I wish they could see the good people who live here and here the way we can. We couldn't let Artem play outside very much in Northumbria. Makes us happy to see how much fun he's had since we moved here.
妃殿下もさぞ気に病まれているだろうな。
姫様も女学院では気丈にされていましたが。
とっとと王子たちを探し出しゃいいだけだろ。
はい、私も力を尽くします。
さてと。
During the lead up to the war, I was fully convinced I could do anything to help my country. I sold all my family's belongings and donated my mirror to the state. Life is now difficult, to say the least. I don't know where I'd be without my friend here in Heimdall. I'm not sure how I'm going to get out of this. The Lionheart, Drakel's Rise Arnor. I remember getting really excited by the speech given here before the war. But the more I think back on how we all reacted, the more strange it seems. Why were we so eager for war? This area is just full of history, both good and bad. My wife and I are just itching to take pictures of the palace. The imperial family's been under a lot of pressure lately. The crown prince's actions certainly haven't been helping. But the emperor and empress have been so sincere in addressing us with all this going on. Prince Olivert and Princess Alphen have been often seen touring the capital to learn how to better our lives too. Their efforts have moved me so much that I just had to come and bask here in the palace's majesty. And have I basked? You bet I have. I feel more blessed just by standing here. This man is quite peculiar, but I'm certain hearing his kind words would make Her Highness so happy. Carla, you gotta stay still. I need you to look pretty and pristine as the palace in the shot. Oh. Oh, she's wandering. I see. I'm sure Her Majesty must be so relieved now that the Emperor has a clean bill of health. Maybe even overjoyed after the royal wedding. A shame there was no parade, but I send the bride and groom my love. The Imperial family is the face of Erebonia, so as far as this gal is concerned, their good news is our good news. Colors of the palace radiate the same kind of elegance and warmth the Imperial family does. I'm so stoked I get to have my picture taken with it. Okay. I'm afraid only authorized personnel may proceed beyond this point. The Ashen Chevalier in Class 7. A pleasure as always. His Excellency, Representative Regnitz has requested we give you our full cooperation. If there is anything we can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask. Now that the IDF is no more, we of the Heimdall Military Police are responsible for guarding the palace. Though that may well change once the process of reorganizing the army is complete. So, Mater Park now. Heimdall, Mater Park. The number of different things that took place here. I thought this would be a relaxing spot to take a break, but I had no idea I'd be treated to a concert. And they're really good. I wonder if the others with Elliot Craig are also professionals. Okay.
帝都市民の憩いの場ですね。
俺もたまに昼寝に来たりするな。ってこの演奏は
綺麗な音色ですね。
どうやら早速見つけられたみたいだな。
Alright. Hey there, if you want some of the freshest juice you done ever tasted in your life, then you came to the right place. Yui, am I ever glad I could quit being a soldier and come back to this job. Though with that Governor General in charge of Crossbell again, I'm worried the bliss won't last. Please tell me I won't get conscripted. Again. Telling you, nothing beats enjoying the smell of fresh juice while listening to the breeze caress the trees. I hope I never have to go a day without this joy in my life ever again.
のどかな場所だよな。学生時代の実習ではいろいろあったが。
私と姫様がかどわかされたりも、今となっては懐かしいくらいですけど。前々から思っていましたが、エリゼさん結構タフですよね。
Too many people going over there, so I think I'll just have lunch here and listen. Crowd over there just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I guess this, the NPCs around here are going to change after I pick up Elliot. Leading up to the war, I was too busy looking after my grandson and a degree of other woes to tend to the plants. I didn't like the look of the red weeds I found when I gave them a quick look after the war broke out. No matter how many times I pulled them, they kept growing back, frightful enough that I up and moved the flower bed. I planted those seedlings with my son. I don't want anything to keep them from growing. What do you mean, pleroma grass? God, I have such a hard time pronouncing that. So Geezer's lucky he's not the one being planted 6 hours under. Princess Alphen sometimes comes to enjoy this park and its greenhouses. Helping her heal through my flowers is all the inspiration I need to keep looking after them. He adores this park, so I appreciate him for tending to it so lovingly for her. Lord Rufus is all over the papers again, you know? You'd think a guy that cute could do no wrong, but he's not cute enough for me to support going to war again. Yeah, besides, we wouldn't be able to hang out anymore if that happened. Oh, but you know who else is cute? The new president of Calvard. He's a super hottie in my book. You serious? He's got like 30 years on us. But if I had to pick someone older, I'd go for Carl Regnitz. Okay then. They've got completely different tastes. I guess you're right. That is kind of old for us. Yeah, we've always got Lord Rufus's cute face, though. You're still gonna gush over him after what he's doing? Great. Typical. This is quite the crowd. That auto advanced. And I couldn't stop it. I don't know if we could have given a better performance. May have been our best one yet. Oh, but there's always room for improvement. Elliot Craig.
でも僕も同じ気持ちかな。ここまでアンサンブルが綺麗にはまることもめったにないからね。
Got me there. I don't think we had a single note out of sync, did we? Nope, we were all feeling it to the point where it felt natural to play as one. I think you two were so into it that you forgot we had an audience. Not sure I should be proud of losing myself like that. But when it's just you and the music, there's no better feeling in the world. Well, I'll give you a pass this time. As long as our audience was happy, then that's all that really matters. And they were very happy. You know, we wouldn't be having moments like these at all if not for you two. Yeah, if you hadn't shown up when you did, that experience gave me a real wake-up call on just how much power music can have. And it's up to us to decide how to use that power, be it for good or for ill. I regret what we decided last year. Can't believe we tried to take such a beautiful thing and twist it to inspire war. What were we thinking? Whatever it was, it's in the past now. Exactly. You're back to your old selves now, right? A good thing, too, because today wouldn't have gone nearly as well without you. Yeah, I could never dream of being how I was. Now we can take what we've learned and focus on bettering both ourselves and the world as musicians. You almost make it sound like you'll be flying circles around me if I don't pick up the slack. Then we'll just have to keep up the pace. Oops, got sidetracked. I'd spotted a few familiar faces among the audience and meant to say hello sooner. Oh yeah, you're friends from Thor's, right? We should say hello together. Yeah, let's go.
ごめん、待たせたね。みんな元気そうで何よりだよ。演奏の方はどうだった？改めてリーンたちの率直な感想が聞きたいんだけど。
I thought it was brilliant. You were in perfect harmony with one another. I was genuinely speechless. Yeah, almost hurts that I wasn't able to catch the start of it.
それはよかった。
We thought we did well too, but it's nice hearing it wasn't just in our heads. I see you found Eustace and Milliam. Indeed, we met not too long before coming here. Now we're all together. Sorry if it feels like we dragged you over our way. Is this the first time you've seen each other as a whole? Oh, no, we had a class reunion not too long ago. We just haven't had a chance to play together in ages. Couldn't pass it up with all of us being in Heimdall now. The Reverie company started up a small orchestra, and I couldn't resist applying since I used to work there. Then Ron and Morris joined it too, so here we are. Huh, I didn't know they'd started one. I imagine you'd have to be top-notch to be accepted. Yeah, it wasn't easy getting accepted, let me tell you. But hey, we can't let Elliot show us up all the time, so it was worth the hustle. Makes sense. I'm just glad you found a way to keep playing music that makes you happy. And the thing that'd make me happy is the four of us going on tour together in the future, so I hope we can. Really? Consider my bags already packed. Did you guys just forget what we were talking about? Elliot can do what he likes, but we have to work around the orchestra's schedule. I'm sure we could figure something out, though. By the way, I wasn't expecting to see Elise with you. How are you? I'm doing well, thank you. Your classes are sorely missed. I haven't done that many, but that's still nice of you to say. What? You're a teacher? I think the girls mentioned that to me, come to think of it. You're a music lecturer at St. Estrella, correct? Provisional, but yeah. I'm still learning the ropes to showing the ropes, but it's been a lot of fun so far. Ooh, I want you to teach me music, Elliot. I'm amazed you can carve out the time, but I see you having a knack for it. I can't believe you get to instruct at an all-girls school, too. Elliot always manages to luck out in life, huh? Wish I could lecture at St. Estrella. Just once would be enough. I hope you never will if you think he's lucking out. Oh, is that the time? We should probably get going. Reverie wants us to start rehearsing at their flagship store. Yeah, we'll see you guys around. Have fun with the rest of your time in Heimdall. I'll make sure they do. Hope rehearsal goes well. See you later. Well, guess it's time we got started. I've managed to gather some useful information. That was fast. Where from? I spoke to a few fans and hit up some connections at the Music Academy. Seems Imperial Army soldiers have been spotted in town a lot more than usual these days. And whatever they're meeting up here for, it's not on the docket. That is suspicious. I called Dad to see if he knew anything about it, but no luck there. Sounds like the prince's disappearance is top secret, even when you go pretty high up. I got the feeling he knew something, though, just that he wasn't sharing. It's very odd for soldiers to be having secret meetings while in uniform. It's possible they're foreign spies disguising themselves as soldiers. But I don't see what they would stand to gain from their actions. Yeah, I don't think it's that deep. I'm with Ash on this one. It wouldn't shock me if they were still in uniform while off the clock because they were short on time. Something bothering you, Elise? There is, but I'd like to get my thoughts in order a little more before sharing. Alright then. All we got now is that something smells fishy. Lady Aurier's instincts were absolutely onto something, yeah. It's too early to say for certain if any of this relates to sea. But we should keep that at the back of our minds just in case. Right, you never know when the pieces will start coming together. The investigation continues then. Yeah, let's keep our eyes peeled. Hearing Elliot Craig perform in person is such a privilege. I remember listening to those two boys there playing during the war, too. Their initial pieces were more energetic and aggressive, but what they've played since has been more heartwarming. Their music gave me the strength to make it through the day in those tough times, so I'm glad I can hear them again. You think they perform here regularly? I'll have to stop by more often and see. Elise, Mr. Craig. Oh, you're from my brother's school. Does that mean Yuna and Kurt are with you by any chance? I'm afraid not. That's a shame. They were at St. Estrella recently to solve some kind of problem, if I recall. And create new problems while they were at it. I wasn't with them for most of it, but it sounds like it was eventful, to say the least. Saw you two in the audience earlier, by the way. What did you think? What did I think? It was stellar! Your music just made me burst with energy. I never wanted it to end. It made me want to put in the extra selge in music classes so I could perform even half as well. You sure know how to butter up an instructor. I'm glad our feelings resonated so much with you. They definitely did. Today was my lucky day. There's only one thing that could have made it just a little bit luckier. I hope to see you again sometime soon. And if the students who helped out at the school tagged along, I wouldn't complain. Certainly. There has to be more to what she said. I bet. Let's poke Yuna about it later. Thank you for giving us such an inspired performance, Mr. Craig. To tell you the truth, I was feeling a bit blue about some things back home, but I feel much better now. Music really does have the power to heal, doesn't it? There's just something special about your performances, Mr. Craig. I'm so glad we could hear one today. It really brightened Rosalie's spirits. Be sure to come visit the school with your students. We've been itching to thank them for their help. I'll be sure to let them know. There she goes again. Her enthusiasm is highly suspicious. Is what happened at St. Estrella really worthy of making such an impact? In a manner of speaking. Kurt dressing up as a girl. Daddy, I want to learn an instrument too. The Imperial Music Academy students often used to play here till the Civil War. It's good to see the park getting some life back again. Those are some exceptionally talented youngsters. When I get home, I'm going to have to dig my old instrument out and give it a play. What a splendid recital that was. The day can only get better after listening to something so nice. That concert was great. I never cared about music before, but that was awesome. Yeah, I had a big smile on my face the whole time we were listening. Oh, that music might have made me feel 50 years younger. Thank you for bringing us to this beautiful park, Charlotte. We owe your father, Count Lackman, was it? For letting us accompany you. Count Rackham, Grandma. I didn't realize there would be an outdoor concert today. but I'm still glad you're enjoying yourselves. I believe we met those in Raquel and Ortis, didn't we? Yeah, Judah and the rich girl. What did you bring your whole family on a date for, dumbass? Whoa, what are you doing here, Ash? Good to see you all again. We had our reservations about that very same thing. But Charlotte thought my good turn in health worth celebrating, so she invited us all to this wonderful place. To make it clear, this wasn't intended to be a date, even if it is quite a well-known spot for couples. Grandma, Ash, stop giving everybody the wrong idea. Judah and Charlotte have both gone redder than a Tomartian. Bet you two think you're being real cute now with your flirting, huh? Anything's better than those gloomy faces you had on during the war. Man. Come on, Ash. When are you coming back to Raquel and saying hello? I know you're busy with school and all, but even Montel's starting to miss you. Like hell he has. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to swing by the casino sometimes. I never dreamed that I would one day be able to come to the capital with Judah. I'm so glad I stood up to Father and made him see what a good person Judah is. My first time being in the capital, you know. Just look at all these shops and big buildings. It's nothing like Raquel. Charlotte's been so nice and taught us so much stuff since we got here. This is the best family vacation ever. I was feeling quite unwell before the war it should be. It caused my grandchildren no end of worry because of it. But now I could be up and about again, see their smiling faces. This is what makes life worth living. I may have permitted that boy to be friendly with my daughter, but he is still a commoner. I thought it best I watch over them so I could intervene in the event he tries anything untoward. I must say, however, that he and his family have shown themselves to be decent, honest people so far. They've given me no reason to intervene, yet. Master, if I may, your conference is scheduled to begin shortly. I think it may be best if you leave them with me. I know. Never seen Charlotte make a face like that before. Master, please, you really don't have much time. I'm just in awe of how beautiful that was. I was so moved. It's still lingering in my heart. Can't go in here. The Crystal Garden is one of the largest tourist attractions the city has to offer. It's normal enough on the outside to me. We can probably ignore it. Because there's definitely no soldiers doing secret deals inside there, right? That sure made for a refreshing break. I'm not much of an avid music listener, but that performance was amazing. Alright. Can't believe I lucked out and saw the famous Elliot Craig perform for free. I've heard that tickets to his concerts sell out in seconds. You showing us the error of our ways during the war means more than you could ever know. If we'd been allowed to continue down that dark road we were on, I doubt we'd have the fun we're having today. I'll never even think of doing anything so foolish ever again. If you're serious about going on tour with us, then I'm really going to have to start putting in the practice. You're already so famous, Elliot, so I want people to think I'm fit to perform with you. I'm not interested in just being in the background. I don't think I'm that famous, but if that inspires you, then I look forward to seeing you show off. Got to get back to the orchestra studio and rehearse my head off. I'm ready to put all that concert energy we built up into practicing for our new record before it's all done. Before it's all gone. You'll have to let me give it a listen when you're done. Absolutely. You and your friends are first on the list. We'll see you later then. Thanks. Have fun at rehearsal. And just like that, we got the band back together. I guess so. So, any luck gathering info? Yes, now would be a good time to compare what we found. In that case, how about we meet at the cafe inside the department store? Great idea. Let's head there now. They overrode my decision. Ah, that's where C was spying on them.
気のせいか。
兄様どうかしましたか？
いや、なんでもない。
It's a little early, but heck, I'm down for lunch. Forget tea time, how about we take meal time? Ilium, I think you've eaten enough. More than enough. A call? Representative Regnitz. Greetings, Reen. My apologies for contacting you out of the blue like this. I was wondering if, by chance, you might have met with the rest of Class 7 by now. We did get together with the investigation group in the capital not too long ago, in fact. I take it you have some idea of what's going on with us? More or less, but not like back when the Intelligence Bureau was under direct control of the government. Man, it's wild that we have a direct line to the head of the government, huh? About that, there's a matter of utmost importance I must discuss with you all. Assuming you haven't eaten yet, I'd love to discuss it over lunch. Great timing. Let's all grab a bite together. It'll be our pleasure. Much appreciated. I'll be waiting at the Der Himmel Hotel in the Garnier district. Oh, and please don't feel rushed. I have plenty of time. Alright, thank you, as always. Representative Regnitz wants to discuss something with us directly. Perhaps he's learned something pertaining to the incident. Either way, I think we can count on something juicy. Der Himmel, right? That's a fancy hotel in the Garnier district. Lunch at a hotel, huh? Consider me pumped. How about you, Eustace? Please, I'm begging you, don't forget your table manners. Seems we still have a bit of free time. It would be best to tie up any loose threads now while we still have the chance. Right, this could be a golden opportunity to investigate the Garnier district. Once we're all set, let's head to the hotel. I wonder if your scene meeting any of these other people would have been different if you had picked up your other party members first. Got a side quest here that involves combat. Unlock the door to the basement. Unlock. Heimdall Catacombs. Oh, right. I got Elliot in my party, and I haven't touched him. My word. Real accurate info there, Four Eyes. Didn't she say she couldn't find any monsters? That just means the situation has gotten worse since Dorothy checked. And I don't think these are your average kind of monsters. Agreed. I've seen this type of creature in the past. An evil fairy, undoubtedly a type of demon. Just as we expected them. They're kind of cute. Sure, but they're a pain in big groups. I don't know if it's because of them, but I feel a chill on my skin. That just speaks to how powerful the spiritual presence is here. Somehow, though, I don't think these demons are the only reason for this. Let's keep our guards up and take care of these things.
さあかかってこい。ボルカニックハント。いいもんをくれてやる。チャンスだ。やり。
行きます。チャージします。ありがとうございます。皆さんお疲れ様でした。
Combat situation resolved. That's that. Looks like there's still more. It could be that they'll just keep coming endlessly. And that spiritual presence is as strong as ever. Whatever. They're all small fry to me. But I suppose your little sis ain't too bad, Schwarzer. The old Class 7 already knew that. True enough. You know, this really brings me back. Before graduation, didn't we fight together in the old schoolhouse? Beautiful fencing, powerful arts, and precise support. There's no way you learned all of that at St. Estrella. Correct. I belong to no club either. In my case, the rapier skills Father taught me serve as a basis for my fighting technique. And when I was younger, Reen tutored me as well. I see. You said as much at the dojo earlier, but you grew up in the perfect environment. He even took lessons from Master Kuro-pi with me before. And then on top of that, she's been trained by the Stormwatcher too. Honestly, you could describe Elise's style as entirely unique to her. Please, you exaggerate. Damn, you ain't Schwarzer's little sis for nothing. Huh? Weird. What was that just now? Is this the voice Dorothy mentioned? Coming from deeper within. It's totally different from before. Is this an apparition? I swear I just saw something resembling pleroma grass for a second. This pressure is immense. This thing's completely different than what we've fought so far. A hostile spiritual being. It's my first time seeing one like this. It's like the deep-seated grudge of a sorcerer from the Dark Ages made manifest. Yeah, that sounds about right. Either way, it's clear this thing is the source of our problems. And we just gotta whoop its ass. Easy. Indeed, a perfect opponent. I can't wait to beat it down. Class 7 impresses, as always. I must be careful not to hold you all back. 7 of us, eh? More than enough to handle this. Exactly. Once we're ready, let's wipe this thing out. Roger that. Oh, Altina is level 250, so I'll take her.
らの先生です。
崩れた。もらった。とどめだ。
私の番です。咲き誇る風放ち。私の番です。行きます。行きます。アークス駆動。
さあ子供が来いや。任せろや。いいもんをくれてやる。
Status effects.
前
So many.
崩れた。もらった。とどめだ。
先を急ぎましょう。
せいはっはっはっ。
こちらの先生です。
今だ。もらった。とどめだ。任せろや。いいもんをくれてやる。崩れたぜ。やり。
行きます。ブリューノク起動。照射。そこです。続きます。行きます。そこです。今です。追撃します。うまく連携で。
はっせいせいはっチャンスだ。
咲き誇る風放
崩れた。もらった。いいぜ。いいもんをくれてやる。チャンスだ。やり。
ち。私の番です。えい。はい。そこです。
行くぞ。崩れた。もらった。
私の番です。えい。戦闘終了。お疲れ様でした。
Alright.
そこだ。
Let's get rid of this thing. Here we go, everyone.
強敵ですね。気をつけましょう。
I think these things yeah. They self-destruct if you don't murder them. Weak to wind. Oh, they're also weak to mirage. Okay. Enough.
旅立つろボルカニックハント。アークス駆動。いいもんをくれてやる。チャンスだ。やり。
さてと。アークス駆動。 私の番ですね。アークス駆動。はあ。チャージします。助かります。それ。
Okay.
チャージします。ありがとうございます。
Dangerous ones and toast. And he's weak to time. Okay.
行きます。チャージします。助かり
Damn.
ます。
So fast right
行き
now.
ます。行きます。いや、
俺の番だな。クローズ崩れた。もらった
私の番です。ブリューナク起動。少々。そこです。続きます。私の番ですね。そこです。今です。追撃します。
任せろよ。さて、つらえや。実はおまけだ。油断大敵ってな。もう終わりかよ。
もっと精進しますね。
と
やったね。
Good work, everyone. I'm glad things worked out. Yeah, talk about one tough cookie. And it feels like the atmosphere around here is calming down. Now that you mention it, indeed. Then the apparition was the source of the problems down here. That seems like a safe conclusion. I imagine the rest of the monsters will leave as time goes on. Kaboom, problem solved.
それにしても俺も少しばかりエリゼの実力を見誤っていたかもな。エリゼは本当に強くなった。俺が想像していた以上にずっと。兄として心配する気持ち自体は変わらないが、これからはもう少し信頼して背中を任せることにするよ。
兄様。兄様にそう言っていただけると何より嬉しいです。
Pretty candid of you there, Schwarzer. That just goes to show how much Elise's resolve got through to him. Yep. Now then, we've cleared up the cause of that creepy voice. Let's head back up and let Dorothy know what happened here. I never expected something like that to appear down there. Thank you so much, Reem. Don't mention it. We were glad we could help. Still wonder what could have caused a spiritual being like that to appear. That's a good question. I know strange monsters and devils appeared across the Empire during the last two wars, but why now of all times? And there's not just this incident. A magic knight appeared in Ymir recently as well. We still don't know what caused it. I'm convinced that something is happening just below Erebonia's surface again, at least. Great. Can't this country take a vacation from all the crazy supernatural crap for once? The Empire does have a history with this kind of thing. It was a lot like those otherworldly devils that appeared during the Great Twilight. I recall the ones we fought that last day all attempting to absorb large amounts of power. In fact, their appearance may have had something to do with the holy beast of Earth. What's happening now is likely caused by something much different, but it's hard to ignore how similar the outcomes are. In any case, we don't have enough information to draw a conclusion as things stand. We should continue focusing on the investigation in front of us like we have been. I agree, we're not going to find a solution by rushing through the problem. You could say that again. Oh, would you take this? Consider it a token of gratitude. We won't be needing to compensate the guild thanks to your help, after all. Hopefully it will prove useful during your investigation. 5,000 meters. Thanks, Dorothy. We appreciate it. And before you go, could I interest you in a few copies of the new book I mentioned earlier? It's the 3rd volume of the romance series I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into. Love Song in the Autumn Rain. What temptations await the pair of young men after overcoming so many trials? I go on, but saying any more would be spoilers. Well, we wouldn't want that to happen now, would we? Besides, I'd rather support you by purchasing it for myself at a bookstore. You make a good point. In that case, I'll be looking forward to hearing your thoughts when you buy it for yourself and give it a read. You walked into that one. Especially you, Ash. Oh, hell no. I expect Ash's spiciest essay to date. She writes boys love. And she's quite the famous author too. All of this is giving me wonderful ideas for my next no, bad Dorothy. This isn't the time to be thinking about that. Thank you all for everything. With that taken care of, our patrons should be able to enjoy the museum again in peace. Man. Dorothy filled me in on what's happened. Oh. I was worried you wouldn't be able to do anything if it really was a ghost, but that's not the case, thankfully. Still have more questions than answers when it comes to the catacombs, so I'll keep a close eye on the place from now on. Okay. Now, I believe we have story stuff. Did that actually add to my RP? I'm curious. I don't think it did. Okay, I think I'm going to run and get some food. And I will stop the stream for now and come back when I am done. I'll be back in a little bit, hopefully. And then we will get on with the meat of Chapter 2.